Welcome back, everybody. Joining me now is Heather Weisbeck from Red Door Pediatric Therapy here in Bismarck, and today we're talking about transitions with kids. And so welcome, Heather. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What do you mean by transitions?
So transitions, so you deal with everywhere you go. Adults do them, and mainly kids. And kids mainly have the difficulties as far as, transitioning from a place to another place. So if they're going from a park, or then they have to go to the grocery store. That can cause some difficulty.
Is this why you sometimes have tantrums and that sort of thing?
Yes, definitely. So some kids can become shut down and become frustrated, get anxious, and then some tantrums and crying and the different things like that.
It's just harder for them.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, so what do you do to prepare them, help them to get through that?
Yes, so there's lots of different strategies, and I have a few visuals. You can do visual schedules as one example. So this one is kind of just more of a list.
So they know what's coming.
Yep. So they kind of prep them before. So you can kind of see like waking up, go to the bathroom, and they can check them as they go. So you can either do just words and numbers, or you can have pictures for the younger kids so they can kind of just see if they can't read. And then
that's a good idea.
Sometimes what we do at work, and we teach parents that you can just do a visual schedule on a marker board.
Okay, this is like, again, for little kids.
Yep, and you can do it just easy pictures, and then they are motivated to either erase it or have another marker to cross it off.
Okay, and that's kind of fun.
Yep,
that's
definitely.
kind of fun. And plus, I think you would be feeling like you were kind of participating with mom or dad in something like that.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, they feel in control also, because they can even help with the schedule. And be like, hey, where should we put these as long as we get these 4 things done? Sometimes they can help create those schedules too. So.
Okay. So when you're talking about transitions, what are the ones that are the most likely to, or is it different for everybody? The ones most likely to trip the kids up?
The big ones are from the preferred to the non-preferred. So if they're playing games on their electronic and now they have to get ready for bed, that's a big one.
That, right?
Yep.
Or you're leaving the park to go home.
Yep.
Yeah, my kids would always have a meltdown at carnivals.
Yes, definitely.
And I think it was a combination of being tired and then not wanting the fun to end. That's disappointing, right? When the fun is ending.
Yep.
So how do you help them with something like that isn't necessarily a routine?
Right. So those ones you can kind of give them, prep them before. So you kind of give them, okay, a few minutes, we're going to leave. So they give a little time to know in advance.
Like a 5-minute warning.
Yes, definitely. Or sometimes kids need like a timer. You can do an auditory timer, like just having on your phone, quick. Or you can have a visual timer. There's easy things just on the internet. You can type in 2 minutes so they can watch the time go down. Sometimes they need that visual for it.
Now help mom and dad too, because when the kid is having a meltdown, especially after a long day and you're tired and this is just really the last thing you want to deal with, and now you're dragging a screaming kid, what can parents do to make sure that they can maintain their cool in those kind of situations?
I think just by having these different visuals or different tips beforehand.
So you've got a tool to use instead of just getting mad or frustrated.
And kind of know in advance before it happens. Because if they're already tantruming, it's way harder to calm them down afterwards. So try to prep them before.
Okay, and some kids are more prone to tantrums than others.
Yes, definitely.
And so you know your own child, and you know how many tools you're going to need in order to get through. Like for instance, in church, we always, that there was always that last 15 minutes. It was always tough. You have a plan for that. And then not everybody has to go home mad.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So if people have questions about this, where can they go for help?
So we are located on 2626 North 19th Street, just at Red Door Pediatric Therapy. And we also have a place in Minot as well.
Okay. So. These are great tips, and what I like about them is that they're simple and something that everybody can use.
Exactly, yep. And you can make them just on a piece of paper right there. So.
Parents, grandparents, anybody who deals with kids.
Yep.
All right, Heather, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We will wrap things up when we come back.